Toastmaster, Toastmasters, and friends. As we journey through life, we have times of ups and we have times of downs. We have times of great accomplishments and times of defeat. But what do we really gain from these experiences? Life teaches us. Life's lessons help us grow and become who we are today. They give us the wisdom to mold, guide, and direct our children. Today, I would like to share with you three life lessons that have inspired me. The first is it's okay to ask for help. And the second, those things in life that are most important to us are worthy of the fight and perseverance. And the third lesson, to always give thanks and to be thankful. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share with you today the story of the old guy. Through his experience and his fight, I was touched and inspired by his life lessons. It was a beautiful and unseasonably warm November day. The old guy and his grandson had just spent the day doing chores on the farm, repairing fences, plowing fields. The grandson and the old guy, they started to put the tools away, the tractors away. They started to call it a day. When suddenly there was a bang and a crash. And the grandson looked up and saw the tractor rolling across the pasture without its driver. The driver, the old guy, lying next to his barn, broken, scared, and fighting for each breath. The old guy called out to his grandson, "Call 911." And then he told his grandson, "I'm dying." Helicopter arrival, trauma room 1. The old guy is rolled into trauma room 1. The trauma doctor directed the trauma team like a well-rehearsed orchestra, calling out orders, asking for vitals. You see, they were desperately trying to save the old guy's life. A short time later, the doctor would come out and meet with the family. He explained to the family that he would be putting a tube down the old guy's throat to help him breathe, and that he would be giving him some drugs that would knock him out for quite a while. He told the family, if you have something to say to the old guy, now would be a good time. The grandson walked up to the old guy, took his hand, placed it on his grandfather's shoulder, leaned over and put his face next to his grandfather's and said, "Fight, Grandpa, fight! I love you." And for a moment, a very brief moment, the old guy opened his eyes, looked up at his grandson, and mouthed the words, "I will fight." And indeed, the old guy's fight had just begun. In fact, he would fight for the next 2.5 months for his life. At the end of the 3rd month, the old guy would go home, back to his family, back to his grandson. Broken, banged, and sore, but alive. A few months later, the old guy would go back to the emergency room and the trauma room to give thanks to those who helped save his life. Ladies and gentlemen, we can all walk away learning something from the old guy's story. The 3 lessons the old guy gives us. The first, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask a family member or a friend to help start a business or just solve a difficult task. It's okay to ask for help. And the second lesson, Those things in life that are most important to us, most precious, including life itself, are worthy of the fight. Fight for your personal integrity. Fight for what's right. Fight to overcome those obstacles and those barriers that challenge each and every one of us every single day of our lives. Fight. The third lesson, as simple as it is, but perhaps the most important lesson from the old guy. To give thanks and to be thankful. Give thanks to those who help us. And be thankful for our family and friends. As for the old guy, well, he recovered, a full recovery. He's doing quite well today. You see, the old guy, he's my father, my hero, and my mentor. And the grandson, he's my son, of whom I'm very proud of. These are the lessons from the old guy, Mr. Toastmaster.